That's the kind of foam that makes them smile.
Makes them smile. And I tell you, Anthony, what we got here is that the cars behind this truck can see what's happening, okay? And they can see what's going on. And we don't have anything in the tunnel right now. You see the tricolor come on or anything come on, you see it for just a second and nobody else sees it. I think the biggest success is that we can, the people behind you can see what you're getting, and it's marketing itself all the time. Plus you can see it from the pay stations in this circumstance, but as you drive it onto the conveyor, they see it every time. And I think it's the most important spot because it's the grand entrance. It's the Walt Disney type experience, and the beautiful thing about this process is it covers the whole car, as you've seen, you know, and then the show is phenomenal. But not only does this car see it, but the car behind it, and the car behind it, and the cars at the pay station, they see it. So it's marketing itself all the time.
And Steve, then down here we got the rest of the Spider module, which is the 901 emitter with the microclean cloth, which with the nice thick nap on it gets really good cleaning on the windshield eyebrows. Again, almost as much cleaning as the top brush.
Really?
But safer.
And it hits the backs of the cars real well too.
Yeah, helps to get the back on the swing.
Absolutely.
And holds the soap, holds the moisture in the water, makes it real nice. Under here, attached to it, they went with the Bison brush here.
Right.
With a set of 18-inch rockers on top of there with cloth here, because we are kind of rural still here.
Yes.
So we got some mud, we got some tough spots to clean. And I love the two rotations between the Bison on the wheel and then the brush on the wheel.
No doubt. This little wheel brush right here does a great job on the wheels and the bottoms of the cars.
Yeah. We got to come back around here, Steve, and at the back side of the 901 emitter, really helps to enhance the car, helps to get it ready for the sealant.
That's exactly
which is the step 3.
That primes it for the sealant.
And we'll get down there, but we got a couple steps before that. We've got the double jog wraparound on the exit end with the Durasoft material.
Yep.
The customers like it. I think it's quieter. This one up here in the middle, we've got our Omni 150.
Right.
To do a couple things. I think we're doing some wheel cleaning, and we're also trying to rinse off part of step 1 and step 2 of the experience.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And getting it ready for the next process.
Yeah. And coming up here, looks like we got step 3 of the experience.
That is correct. You know, first of all, we got the polishes right here, where the polishes come down, and then step 3 of the experience comes out right here to where we're putting the product on the car, and then we're actually waxing the car in and buffing the car with our NeoGlide top brush and NeoGlide rockers.
Yep.
And again, part of this process is we're trying to simulate a wax online.
Yep.
And this is where we do our waxing.
Right. And again, not a lot of whole brand new stuff. The Gleam machine was out there from Hannah years ago. We brought it back as the polish on demand.
Correct.
What's really making it exciting this time is the formulas of the chemistry is getting better and better. So let's go from here. So polish on demand.
Polish on demand.
And then we got a lot more high pressure here because rinsing has really been an issue always in a car wash. But when we start doing this kind of show to get this kind of value and give the customer the experience, the rinsing has been a little bit tougher. And so we've got here another set of spinners, help with the wheels because they hold a lot of foam. We got mirror blasters on the high pressure octopus spinner. We've got rain rinses up there, a couple different states to ensure we get the foam and soap out of the mirrors. But the newest piece that we work together with is to really get the water out of the door jams.
Right.
And that's the hardest part. V nozzles and spinning doesn't get a door jam. So I think this here was one of your greatest ideas, you know. And you mentioned it came in from the pool. You watched the pool running and flowing?
You know, a jacuzzi, flows over into a pool, and I was just watching that wall of water, and that's how we came up with this.
So step 4 here is a real thorough rinse. Does a couple things too, though, we noticed afterwards was kind of helps to cool down the car and cure the sealant.
Right.
So that whatever touches the car kind of bonds to it.
Right.
Gets it ready for the drying agent or the spot-free rinse that we're going to put on afterwards, and really excite the surface so we can actually blow the water off the car.
That's correct.
And that brings us down here to the rest of the process. So the next step in the wash process is drying.
Yes.
We've got here the Enviro Dry, which again is only 40 inches or so from the last rain arch, which is moving a lot of water.
A lot going on.
I mean, we got a lot of water from that one there. We're trying to impinge now, get some other drying or another sealant on there, and then we're trying to blast that off the car in a short space. And it still does the job. It's amazing how that just scatters the water and makes it run off the car. And then the last dry Eve, we got another round nozzle, just trying to get rid of those little strips of water that run up on the windshield. Usually the blowers start moving around. A car, it might be on the left, a truck, it might be on the right. So we're actually trying to move those final little droplets a little bit further. You know, get it a little bit more prepared for the buff and dry. This part here was something we've been playing with for quite a while. Playing with it just to enhance the full service wash or the top wash in an express. But now it's actually doing a lot more work. It's actually polishing the finish of the car.
That's correct. And you know, it does a couple things. I think it adds value to the whole wash process, as we've seen, you know, a while back. It dries the car, it takes the little driplets of water off the car, but now we're actually buffing that paint sealant we put on before, in the step before, and actually buffing it out right here to an absolute shine.
Absolutely.
And I tell you, the nice thing about this product, you know, with the blowers now that we have on there, we're able to handle up to 300, 350 cars a day with the blowers on there, so we can handle high volumes and keep it dry, so it does a good job.
All right, Zeev, the final piece is we had to do a little modification to the tire shine. We used to have the sponge. We started off with the sponge in most of these stores. Because we took it out of the rinse area, we weren't flushing the ground down, we weren't rinsing the floor, so we were getting some carry out in the parking lots. We've done the cloth before, but we brought now to the bristle brushing in play. Did some work on the chemical application. Seems to be doing a really good job.
Fantastic job. I tell you, Anthony, a couple things we're doing here. We increased the quality, I think, overall. There's no doubt, okay? And then we reduced the chemical usage by, you know, we're using about 11 mils per side, so under an ounce per side. We were using 2 ounces. So we're using less product. We got a better product on the tire shiner. We got less drive out from what we had before, you know, as far as getting the parking lot all dirty. And I tell you, I can say we're putting these things in everywhere, but it's just a whole lot better product.
Really. Hey, Zeev, thanks a lot.
Pleasure, sir.
You know, it was nice of you to take the time to walk through this package. It took a while to get it to work the way we wanted to, but I think right now we got it.
We got something very special, Anthony, and I tell you, you know, when we first did this back in October, it's been 6 months now, you know, when the quality of car and the ticket average, you know, 11 plus ticket average, as we said earlier, we've opened up the second and the third and duplicated what we did here, and now we're in, you know, in the 12s and actually hit some 13 ticket average. With those numbers, it changes the game for my customers, the operators. You know, so now we can make some real money at stores that only wash 6, 7, 8, 9,000 cars. And hopefully you'll come visit some sites that we've retrofitted and you know, taken existing sites turned into the X-Flex scenario to see what a huge increase in revenue and what we've done to them. Because it's a game changer.
Oh yeah, and it's not only for the express car wash.
Nope.
This package can go into a full serve, a flex serve. It's just a great add-on. I mean, the full serve people with the view from the hallway, they're gonna love it.
No doubt about it.
All right.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of it.
You got it. Thanks a lot, Zeev.
Thank you, Anthony. Take care.